I'm going to get paid to destroy houses, and I think this could probably get pretty exciting. The first thing we need to do is make sure the number of the house is correct. We've informed the boss that the address looks a little weird, as if someone just messed with all the numbers, so this is probably the wrong house, and I'm very excited to tear it down. First, we need the keys because we want to respect the lock. Get into the wrecking ball. Well, if you insist, this is gonna get good quickly. How exactly do we work the wrecking ball? Right, that's how we just smashed right through this. We're fired for that. Okay, we got fired because we demolitioned the wrong house. I think we've gone out on our own now. We don't have to work for a boss. We get to destroy our own houses and make our own mistakes. Permit number 1, we buy this for $10. Construction permit. We also need to buy a vehicle. We're going to get the small van, $2,000. And our first contract. Retrieve bookshelf, retrieve washing machine, destroy wall. 07. We'll accept that. We also have to buy a brick pallet. Why do we need a brick pallet? What even is a brick pallet? That thing, I guess. Pack the pallet in our car. What? Open? How do we... Yep, great. We gotta open the door first. I knew that. We also need a box for small stuff. I wish you'd tell me that ahead of time. Okay, we're gonna buy one of those. We're gonna load up small stuff in here. So we can carry it to the van easier. So we got something to do here. Enter the house, step number 1. That seems pretty obvious as far as demolition goes. We have a scanner that can tell us the value of things and how rare. This is a common armchair worth $75. Ooh, it's like a treasure hunt. Maybe we'll find something rare. Not like in a place like this, but that's $100. The washing machine was something we're actually here to get. I feel like we're just gonna end up taking like one valuable item and destroying the houses. It's a rare washing machine. Move it to the garden for now. We'll pack it later in your car. Rare and premium items often have a high value. It's worth taking them with you if your contract allows it, if you have room in your car. We've always got room for a washing machine. Pack the washing machine into the back of the customer's van. Into their van? Okay. Okay, that goes there. Good. That's small stuff. Alright, I think I need to bring this in and we're going to load this up with stuff, hopefully for me. Empty stuff before you take them apart. Oh, wait. Will we just throw that in there? Okay, they turn into dust bits. That's fine by me. The price of individual items are too small to sell. You know what? I'd rather just smash this with a hammer. I like that we can, you know, take care of this stuff and turn it into shreds. I would rather just smash this. We know how to dismantle it carefully. So I gotta wiggle those things back and forth a whole bunch of times and eventually the shelves will come off or something. Well, this is working. We're sort of just feeling around the different pieces, trying to figure out how this works. Oh, now we can just remove the shelves. Okay, got it. Dismantle the bookshelf. Oh, we click on the part and it shows what's holding it on. What's holding that on? Nothing? Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. What do we do with this? Don't forget to pack the customer's car with the things they told you to retrieve. There you go. Whatever that was. It's time to get rid of the wooden walls. Disassemble some of the item by recovering materials and destroy the rest with a hammer. Do not hit any object unrelated to the order. I'm going to take my box of goodies also and put it out, at least for a second. Dismantle the wooden walls. I'm assuming it's the ones with the X on it. Should I be scanning anything else? It said my scanner was very important. So I got to do the same thing with the walls. Luckily we just auto go through them so I can just wiggle around like that. Now we can take this piece off. Dismantle the wooden walls and do what with them? Leave them there? Okay, we can destroy bits and pieces like that. They seem pretty happy with that. Now what do we do? I guess we'll do it on the other side. Eventually this wall will fall. I don't know if I'm supposed to be taking those with me or not. They said take down the wall. They didn't say take the stuff with me, I think. I gotta put all the garbage in my little sack here. Does that include these? Doesn't include those. Okay, you had to get all the way to the top to cut through these, so we're just gonna go through all of these. We can just hold over. This will be over momentarily. I really feel like I should run more of a high-speed construction thing where we can just destroy the whole thing at once. I feel like that's much more easy for me. What am I supposed to do with these exactly? Put them out here? I'm assuming they don't want the walls anymore, so I am going to stack them out here for the time being until we know what to actually do with them. So there's always these yellow parts on the things you got to click on. Once you click on those, the wall will fall. Now that the boards are all sawn apart, we can take the beams out and now it's an open concept house. The value is quadrupled. Time for destruction. Try your sledgehammer. That's much better. I'm going to move his chair out of the way. We're going to move that out of the way. We're going to not take that apart. I would like to move this, please. You know what? If it dies, it dies. Hammer time. I'm going to need a bigger hammer. We're supposed to hit something. There we go. Couple hits. We need to get stronger. We can stand on the desk while smashing the wall. It seems to be a little bit true to physics where we hit it takes the damage. Yeah, that's much quicker. We use this bag. We can shovel a whole bunch of garbage in here. Very realistic. I got a massive AoE on this. I've been upgrading AoE for a while, apparently. Didn't quite get all of the wall. It was hiding behind the debris. Luckily, we're like a surgeon, so we can get all these pieces without hitting their stuff too much. These walls are apparently like indestructible. I'm not sure if there's actually like a proper way to break these or not, but these ones will not break. Oh, those are just sitting there loose at this point, so I can just scoop them up now. Perfect. Except for down here where they apparently need sawing. Luckily, my saw I can just summon out of nowhere. Apparently, I need to put my stuff in the garbage bag. Destroy the fridge. Yes, I will. As soon as I okay, the garbage bag goes out there. I assume we take that away eventually. Destroy the fridge. Okay. That's nope. Wait. Destroy the fridge. Was I not supposed to do that? Penalties affect your thing. I think it misled me. Pick up the bricks pallet. Okay, back to the van. The pallet will come in handy for the bricks. What bricks? Pick up the bricks pallet. What bricks are we talking about? Well, clean up the fridge. Yeah, sorry about that. That's collateral damage. Oh, the bricks of the wall, maybe. Brick pallet goes there. Dismantles. Remember the brick pallets you have in your car will help you recover the materials from this brick wall. Use the masonry chisel to pick up the bricks and stack them on the pallet. Remember, dismantling does not equal destruction. The game is called Deconstruction Simulator, not Dismantling Simulator. Is this working? No wonder my old boss hired someone to do this. Will this thing eventually fall apart if I, wait, what's going on here? What are we supposed to do with these? Dismantle the brick wall. Okay, we got a little more. Oh, okay. Yep, there you go. You can all go on there. And, we break it loose and then we can take pieces off of it. Luckily, this guy's like the strongest man in the universe, so he can just carry this brick full pallet right out of here with his bare hands. One of the bricks even got into the bathroom. Okay, they only wanted the bricks from one wall. I am somehow carrying this out. This is like 8,000 pounds and I'm just casually lifting it out of here. Those can wait here for now because the other wall can apparently just be smashed down. And that's more my style, as long as the game isn't tricking me again. Yet, I really hope I can get a better hammer at some point, but also like immediately. This is much more fun. Down it goes, and we're going to collapse the roof on our head. These are load-bearing walls. Gonna have to clean up a little bit. Give me everything. I am really glad we do take this in like giant handfuls at a time. It would be really tedious to clean this up otherwise. Just a little bit left to go. That's smashed. This should be smashed soon. This might be a beam we're not supposed to break. Nope, we were supposed to break it. 5 stars. No, we gotta pack my thing with everything there. So I think we just throw everything into the van or something. I think those bricks can probably stay there. I won't miss them. Okay, we need to put our hands back. How do we load all this into the van? I feel like it's not gonna fit. Where there's a will, there's a way. So we got one out of one of that. We need 1 brick pallet. That's a big one for sure. It's very heavy. You can tell by the way we're moving very slowly. We gotta get 4 planks. Which whatever is that many I can count. Apparently that didn't count, so in more go. 3 out of 4. Oh, they're beams and planks. They're differentiating. Probably a thing in real life too. Okay, you get in there. Close your van. Close, close, close. All right, it's going to be one of those. Now does it close? Stupid physics. I want a bigger van just so we can do all this quicker. Is it the brick pallet? Uh-oh, I might have to move everything now. Oh, that was stupid. I shouldn't have touched that. Wait. It might be good there. Please close. Good. So we're done. We only had a $60 penalty. It says budget $680 in the upper right. Unpack items in the van. Seriously? Where do I put these? Put this item down in the right place. Yes, good idea. What very clear, precise instructions. Oh, everything does actually have to go in a proper... Wow, that's super annoying. It's not actually saying where that one wants to go, so I just don't care. Beams... Where did the beams go? 15 meters way over there. I guess we could probably use this later or sell it. I'm not really sure. Put the garbage bag in the recycle area. Oh, I like this area because it looks like stuff's just gonna go away. Computer time. So we can accept the order. They want planks, small item box full brick pallet. So we're accepting the order. A courier company, $5 to use these guys. Okay, this sounds like it's getting complicated quickly. We're also going to complete the contract. $125, 94% satisfied. Send invoice. We got nearly 5 stars. I guess 94%. Now I actually need to scan for what planks they need. I need to actually sort this stuff. I'm not going to be much of a seller probably. I'm going to be more so just a tear things down type of person. We need 4 of these though. So for those 2... Oh, I load for the courier, do I? Okay, I'm going to put these down. Open up. Pick them all up again. I'm going to have to remember the order that. There you go. I'll load these very professionally. The small item box was this one. I do also need to put the full brick pallet in, so I'm actually going to have to rethink this. We're going to think ahead for once. Where's my brick pallet? Yeah, this might be a little heavy for your little van, but that sounds like a you problem. And there you go. Never to be seen again. Finish order. How? Do I give him a high five or send him on his way? Ah, I see. We just communicate through the computer. Complete the order. We got $238 for that. I'm making more money by selling stuff than I am tearing down houses. I'm now going to buy an additional rack. We're going to add a second rack to our warehouse. We're forced to buy that for $300. It's a 1X. I think we just place that wherever we want, really. So we'll tuck it into the side there. Good enough for me. Ooh, the tool store. This is what I need. A carbon twist. Oh, we can use this to dismantle stuff quicker. Yeah, give me that. I see. So the upgraded tools will make them quicker. Now we finish the day. At least I'm not sleeping in my thing. How do I get out? I want to finish the day. Total for today, minus $29. Yep, good job, me. Sounds about right. But for the invoices, $334. So I guess that one was bills. So we made money. We have $744. We got to play on standard mode because this one doesn't have major challenges. And like, I don't want unlimited daytime and simple dismantling modes. I'm here to destroy stuff. First things first, tool store. Let me see what kind of destroyers we got. Can I not get a better hammer? There are better saws. There's an order here for a rare chair for $111. Instead of accepting that, we're going to see what kind of places we got to destroy first. This is a $723 contract. We need to retrieve the kitchen sink cabinet. No. Big kitchen cabinet. Nope. Demolish house though. Yes. Take or destroy all items in house. Yes. Time to execute 1 day. I've got a hammer. Yeah, let's do it. And I learned from yesterday that I'm going to need... What were you again? A pallet thing? How do you... Yeah. Oh, I bought 2 of those accidentally. That's fine. We might have to load up on stuff that we want to steal. Pretty sure I'm allowed to take most of anything except for the things. There's also one of these little bins. I'm pretty sure I can fill that with clutter for easy money. We're gonna go easy is our only point in all of this. We do have a time limit in the day. Time is actually ticking away. Do not enter. Get out of my way, door. Hopefully that wasn't valuable. First things first, we are going to do a scan to see if there is anything of any considerable value. The wash basin is something. I feel like there will be some hidden gems around somewhere. Open up. What do we got? What is that? Open up. Open up. Anything hiding in here? That looks nice. Doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot of good stuff hiding in here. I need the kitchen sink cabinet and one of the other ones. And the big kitchen cabinet, which I think is this one. Would I be correct? Big kitchen cabinet. Yes, we got to dismantle this somehow. Which is taking a minute. You know what? I got a different idea. Since it's going to take so long to do that, I think we can eat the penalty. We're going to make enough money if we just smash it all down. And I'm hoping physics applies here. Like if I take out the base, the whole thing will just collapse in on me. I'm pretty much going to double my company's money in a single day by doing this. You don't really have to destroy the whole house. You just have to destroy the perimeter and along the base, probably. I don't know if we actually have to clean it up either. It looks nicer if we do, but I mean, we're destroying a house. People aren't going to expect it to be super nice. And hopefully soon I'm able to just afford the wrecking ball, so I'll just hire that and be like, here, smash this house. I'll split the money with you. If you want, you can check and make sure people aren't living there first, but it's not really my problem. We gotta make sure the internal walls are gone too. I don't want to be in here smashing these as the final thing holding the roof up. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. The bed flew out the house at some point. Not even sure when that happened. There's so many parts to a house. It takes so long to break through these. I'm just gonna spend the next 2 hours W keying houses. Ooh, electricity. Wait, should we actually... Yeah, okay, well, we got rid of it. Electricity is also smashable. Pretty sure that's a cabinet I'm supposed to be saving. The penalty is $180, so I can live with that. I'll maybe start saving those later when I have upgraded tools, so they don't take half the day. Time is money. The physics seem to be true, too. Like, you knock out the base of the wall, the rest of the stuff does fall down. At least I assume that's how it works in real life. Can smash up this a little bit. Yeah, we just smash everything. And I still managed to do this exactly how I said I wasn't going to. I didn't want to do the inner walls last because this whole thing's going to collapse on me. So far, the actually roof is, for the most part, staying up. When this part goes down, yeah, there goes a lot of the roof as well. Very satisfying. Not too much more to go. Once you get through the outer layer, the bricks actually break really easy. And once the bricks break, the whole roof falls in very easily. And there we go. The structure of the house has been defeated. And it looks better. We're going to have a few garbage bags out of this. But luckily, we're just... able to load up these bags really big. Is this thing full already? Okay, we're gonna have to load a lot of those in the van. We're gonna need a bigger van for jobs like this. Well, maybe not actually. We can fit a lot in. Wait, is this not my van? Oh yeah, this is my van. Sorry, I got a penalty for that. I'll take it out. Yeah, there we go. The penalty did actually go down. I guess I wasted a bit of time and money with these things as well. Okay, you go there. Oh, right. We're going to fill up garbage bags for the next 10 years. But we're doing this really efficiently. When there's this much debris, we can just load it all up. We don't have to break this stuff down any further. It's loadable as is. Gonna be hard to fit an entire house in the van. but I believe in us. I mean, they hired a man with a hammer to demolish a house for like $700. They really can't be picky with the results they get. I may also be able to go back to my warehouse and like unload this before coming back to finish it. Hopefully that's the case, because I'm starting to doubt I can fit all this in my van. The contract does actually only say though, destroy the house. Demolish house is 61% done at this point. Take or destroy all items in the house. So I guess we could just destroy the items. Maybe we don't have to take them away. Maybe that's only if we want money for recycling. Which, I don't know. If that's the case, we'll only take a few bags. Okay, the foundation doesn't need to be destroyed. His skateboard does. Once we break through here, we're going to start digging out of this place. Bricks are the weak spot. We got to get to the bricks, because then they explode. They are made out of very brittle material, apparently. It's fun, because just the more you hit stuff, the more it breaks down into smaller pieces. There's so many pieces of a house. I didn't realize it first. I just broke all the big walls, but now I got to go around destroying like the floor tiles, the edges around, the rest of the bricks. I've really got to believe there's got to be a faster way to do this. I am 84% of the way done. And that's a good sign, and we're finding a way back into more of the things. But we're learning. Next time I could be a little more systematic about the things we're destroying. And I can smash my way through all this stuff. Yeah, it's just, I'm not sure if it's quicker to pick it up or to smash through it. And like there's literally shoes on the ground that I didn't smash because they're hard to see under all the debris. We're 92% of take or destroy all items from the house. There's a few little things hiding somewhere in here. They're obviously a little bit hard to see. Oh, that was a big one. I think that was the bed. Yeah, next time we're going to start by destroying the stuff inside first. That way we don't have to farm through a giant pile of debris to see it all. I even found some dishes in there. Okay, there's more than brick for the house. I'm not sure if that actually matters. I'm not really sure what's left in there for like actual usable house items. If we leave now, do we get paid? Can we go to the warehouse and like close that contract? We got some recycling stuff. It's just assorted house stuff, but you guys can have it. This does also confirm that we are allowed to go back and forth, which is a good sign. There is a bonus for cleaning up this house. Oh, we could rent a thing for $600. I didn't see that. That's okay. We're 91% done. We'll complete the contract. We'll send the invoice. Are you sure you want it? No, we don't want to cancel the contract. No. Okay, we actually have to finish it then. Fine. The game really struggled to load in there for a second. So we'll hit some of the bigger pieces with a hammer for a sec. And then we'll clean up some stuff with the garbage thing. Oh, there's a chair. That's a big one to destroy. Found another little table chair. Okay, at this point here, just let me take some bites with this. And then we can see what's under the debris for the stuff we gotta break, like that thing. Much easier. We've destroyed all items from the house. We just need to demolish the house itself. Somehow this chair apparently is not counted as alive anymore. So for the house, I think it's going to be pieces like this. Probably floor tiles are what's left. And there's also some walls hiding under all this as well. Yeah, we're getting very, very close. Are these counted? I don't know if that's a bed, if that's a wall. It doesn't matter. It's all going to get smashed up, I suppose, anyway. All right, let's clear some debris and see what's left. I think those bits of the wall are probably some of the parts that are remaining, and these floor tiles, which are strangely intact after all this demolition. 97%. If we break a few of these, hopefully that jumps up quickly. 98%, 99%. Oh, this is good. Apparently that's 100%, even though that one's intact. There is a bonus for cleaning up, but I mean, when do the recycling people show up? I can only put so many things here before they're going to start to annoy me. Well, this contract is complete. We're going to send them the invoice. Are you sure you want... I don't want to cancel. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, the cleanup is a $400 bonus. I didn't see that before as well. I'm not sure why it tries to make me like cancel if I send invoice. I don't want to cancel it. Maybe that's only because your reputation will drop. We're not canceling it, it's just misinforming me. But we're going to go clean up for $400. I just love the way every time we show up here, it just like frame rate drops immensely. Probably a lot of different particles and stuff it's got to keep track of. It gets a little tedious when you pick up individual things. When they're in a big pile, you grab like 800 things at once. Grabbing individual ones takes way too long. It is also starting to get on there in the day. We were making good time until we weren't. It is 3:20. Wait. Oh, we got extra stars now. Oh yeah, I forgot about the star rating in the upper left. We probably want to do a reasonable job. Otherwise, I won't get hired for more jobs. Well, here's all the parts that we missed on the house. So we just tune them up a little bit. That's a concrete foundation, I think, so it won't break. The rest of this stuff will, and fairly quickly at that. Then it's just a little more cleanup again. We're gonna have to search around a little bit afterwards to like find the rest of the things that need smashing. There's not many things left for me to actually destroy. There's a bit of stuff on the ground. I'm pretty sure I can actually garbage most of this. I mean, that's a pretty demolished house. They really can't complain with the results of that. I'm out of here. We got 2.5 stars. So we'll call that 50%. We do 50% of the job, we get 50% of the rating. That seems fair to me. We do things at half price. Okay, complete the contract, send invoice. Yeah, we're gonna send anyway. Okay, 2 stars. This wasn't the worst. Yeah, that's the best review I've ever gotten. We got plus $512 for that. I think we're gonna call it a day. So the recycling, we actually got $250 there. We use gasoline for making trips back and forth. Warehouse costs money. And this one, $640. So money-wise, actually not terrible. We got $1,414. We somehow making a profit. This one, they want they're going to give us $1,117. We have 3 days to do it. Demolish house, take or destroy items, and the cleanup. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's an easy one. Oh, we need a better permit to do that. And I haven't done enough permits to get that one. Oh, that would be such good money. Oh, the travel distance at the bottom does make a difference too. The more times we gotta travel back and forth, the more money. This one is $552. This one is also only $154 for a rare client. This could help get us some really easy money. It's a long distance, but we need to retrieve a few quite easy things, and we need to destroy a chair and a table. Yeah, let's try that one. We're going to accept that contract, and then we're going to go get to driving. I think it was mostly destroying. We're here to destroy. Gotta remember not to just start destroying everything. Gotta retrieve the TV, which would be that. We're going to put that, I believe, in their van, not ours. I opened the door and flung it and broke it. Well, there's minus $100. All right, lesson learned. Open things before we walk over to them. We need an RTV shelf. What is this an RTV shelf? What is an RTV shelf? Yep, it sure is. Okay, so we're going to have to take some items off there. I don't suppose I can just... Nope. I was hoping I could just carry the whole thing away. Well, now we can get the, screws out. That will take the doors off, I think. Just got to get them all the way out. Okay, the door can go away now. That's got one little bracket holding it in at least. Can that go away now? Okay. Yeah, starting to get the hang of this. This does go reasonably quick. How do we take the drawers out? Okay, we got to get to those. We physically have to spin over to look at them on the way, but this will be quick, easy money for us, I think. I got the thing all boxed up for them. I'm not going to smash it this time. They can have it over there. As for the TV, we're just going to hide the evidence. Now they want their wardrobe, which is presumably this thing. It sure is. Looks like it's mostly already emptied out, so we'll go ahead and just start taking it apart, one painstaking piece at a time. Once you get the little screws out, the rest of it really isn't that bad, because you basically just click on the shelves, and if they don't remove, you just gotta remove the little wedges that hold them in, which is involved by crouching down. That took longer than I thought it would, but we got this thing all done up. It's only 9 o'clock. And more importantly, that one was not broken. What did we get a bonus for on this one? Anything? What's our bonus for? Nothing. Oh, there is actually a bonus. Take or destroy chair and table. I'm sort of going to have to do that because I lost some money elsewhere because I broke a TV. This is a... actually, that's a rare table. That's a rare chair. I guess it's a rare client. No, I do not want to dismantle this. We'll just go ahead and break it here. Bonus for that. How many... Do I have to break all the chairs? It says chair on the order. That's all done. Should I clean up? Do I get a bonus for cleaning up? Well, I'll leave them with that. They can enjoy that and build their own table from here. Then we'll leave the door open and be on our way. Another contract complete. So we're going to send invoice. Only thing we're missing there. That's fine. Don't show again. Send invoice. We got 3 1/100th of a star. I don't know which one of these. This is a full house demolish for $500. There is 2 days to do it. They do want to retrieve some stuff out of it, which is pretty annoying. This one seems easier because you retrieve a dresser, a display cabinet, a fridge. We got to destroy some walls, which can be annoying. There's also bonus though. We can make a lot of money on bonuses. Yeah, let's try this contract. We'll just dive on into it and we'll see what we can do with this one. So first things first, we got to do what exactly? Retrieve a dresser and a display cabinet from the hall, which is this one. Would you be the dresser? You sure would be. All right, so I got to disassemble this. I really don't want disassembly jobs anymore, but we're just gonna deal. Once I get the hang of how to do this, it actually goes a lot quicker. And you need to destroy the walls right there with the dog on it too. That'll be the fun part of all this. That one can go now. This one, we just got to take the screws out. That can go. This can just about go. We just got to wedge it out of there with a little wiggling. Okay, that can go. The rest of the pieces are so close. Loaded into the box. I think I give that to them. Luckily, everyone here drives cargo vans. Otherwise, I don't know what I would do. Oh, I get a full star for that. What was the other thing? Okay, we're going to move the pictures down. We don't want to break things. We don't want to break the things we're not supposed to break, more accurately. The hall was supposed to have a display cabinet. Is this considered a hall? This is the bathroom, which we need to do some rearranging on to make sure that the walls are going to come down without breaking anything else. I do need to retrieve the fridge. Okay, fridges you don't need to dismantle, so that's really nice. That doesn't really fit super well. Wait, how are they supposed to take the fridge if it doesn't fit? Okay, you go there for now until we figure you out. We're actually almost done. We need to destroy a sofa, an RTV shelf, and a TV. Okay, so their TV shelf I'm pretty sure is that, so we'll give it a smack. destroy it right where it is. The TV also was being destroyed, I believe. Cleaning up at the end. So we got to destroy the walls, retrieve the fridge, retrieve the display cabinet. Oh, this is the display cabinet, obviously. Well, oh wow, this one's super annoying to take apart. I don't know where the deer on the floor came from, but I think it's adorable. So that can come off, the door can come off now. Now I just need to do these 2 screws, I think at the bottom. I think I already did the top. Then this thing can be boxed away and thrown out in the van. Okay, piece, piece, piece. Where's the rest of it? There, there, there. We know we got it all when it gives it to us in a box. Gotta find a way to load it in. Oh, we can rotate it. Oh, okay, that's gonna help. Rotate side. Oh, okay, that's how we're gonna fit the fridge in there. You know what? Fridge should probably go first. Fridge can actually fit in there. Okay, we won't ask questions. And that on top of there. Just mind the bumps. Now we just gotta destroy the walls, and cleanup apparently is already done. But once we destroy the walls, I think we're going to undo that part. Are these good to go? Probably. Oh yeah, these are going to have all their foamy insulation to come out too. I'm assuming the door is part of this wall, so I'm just going to destroy it all. No questions asked. Accidentally did hit the rail wall. I don't think anyone's going to notice that. Got those walls done. We are going to clean up a little bit just so I can see what I'm doing and I stop smacking important things. Gonna need a bigger van at some point. I guess I can just drive back and forth, but that will get expensive. We've jumped up to 4 stars on this job. Just a little more to go. I really do want an upgradable hammer. This one is just not quick enough. The walls are gone. I do think I'm going to need to manually pick up wood for some reason, but I think I can put this to my warehouse and sell it later. Or maybe even just straight up recycle it. The rest of these boards need to be cut out, which is actually pretty quick. And with that, it looks like we got our 5-star rating, the first actual 5-star ever. We'll go unload. I don't know if I can actually recycle the boards. I think I probably need to keep them. We'll try it there to see if they actually go anywhere. I'd rather just sell them. This contract is complete. 5 stars, good rating, contract execution, blah, 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 blah. Step number 1, open the client's thing so we can bring their stuff out in one piece and not break it. So they needed nothing from here. The wash basin does need to be dismantled. What was it? And the shower and the toilet. Okay, the toilet's easy. That wasn't actually attached to anything. Toilet complete. We already got a star. Just that easy. The rest of that stuff is going to be a lot more annoying than I thought. I didn't know this job would be actual work. This one might not actually be that bad though. It seems like it's relatively few pieces. We got the drawers out. Those are just wiggly doodads. So as long as I take a low angle, I should be able to see them and wedge them out fairly easily. Okay, there we go. We got it all boxed up once again. Of all the things they want to keep in that house, just this stuff. Now the enormous shower. How do we actually dismantle one of these? Well, it turns out the inside stuff I can just click on. Those seem to have little tabs or something. Yeah, I can just sort of grab those and a glass slides off-ish. Oh, okay, that was actually super easy. I do need to take or destroy all items in the house. That's going to be a bit. We get a bonus, a $400 cleanup bonus, which is big too. And I know it says like destroy all items in the house, but that is pretty loose. Like you don't have to destroy 100%, you just got to get most of them. So we'll start with the little stuff so it doesn't get lost in the adventure we're about to go on. It is pretty satisfying to just destroy all this. Plus I think we're going to make pretty good progress for like the actual destroying the stuff in the house if we do it this way. Like we're already up to 3 stars. I could conceivably leave. I was paid to destroy the house and I've destroyed actually very little of it. Hopefully that wasn't a rare guitar. That is not as expensive as I thought it was going to be. There's a laptop. I don't think any of this stuff's worth saving. A router. Nope, they can all just go. And go it will. Starting with the small stuff. If it all collapses in a pile of rubble, I can't see it. Then it gets really annoying to destroy. There's also that. It's probably actually worth destroying the floors while I'm inside too, because they're so hard to see later under all the rubble. This is also why I want an upgradable hammer to break these quicker. These things take forever. That is a rare washing machine that I accidentally just smacked, but I can't be bothered to like move it. We are 42% of the way through destroying everything in the house. I thought it'd be a lot further along than that. I feel like we've broken almost everything. We'll make good money on this. I don't know how long our days go for, but it is 2 o'clock. We're 46% of the way there. We still got to do the kitchen, which shouldn't take long. There's not really that much stuff in here, and it all seems very breakable. Yeah, suddenly we're up to 70% after the kitchen, destroying each one of these little things. I don't know where the extra 30% of this house is hiding. It must be like in all this stuff. Yeah, there's 74% suddenly. You know what? I'm actually going to fill up some garbage bags here so we can see what's left underneath. Yeah, the plates and stuff must count for a lot. And the knife block, the plates, the cup. All these little things are probably going to add up a lot. There's a bunch of shoes and stuff. I destroyed the shelves. I didn't necessarily really thoroughly destroy a lot of this stuff in some of the rooms, but that's why it's really handy that we can just pull out the bags and really fill these up. Pair of shoes, surprisingly hard to destroy. Aside from that, I'm going to assume the other 26% is just hiding somewhere in the house, so we're just going to break it down. Once it's smashed out, we can just clean it all up anyway. Whatever's left is left. Oh, the doors, the inside doors might have been part of it. Nope, we're still 74% of the way through the house. So there's like an entire room we're missing somewhere. It is kind of satisfying to do it this way too. Like the internal walls are disappearing into a pile of rubble. And then we can get the outside walls, and then they can all collapse into a giant pile of crap. This one wall's about ready to go down. Yeah, except for this piece, that's got to be separate. Now that'll go down. I'm pretty sure that's all the interior walls. So now we get to work in the exterior and their little undercover porch. It is getting on during the day. I don't know if I'll finish this one today or not. I don't know how long I'm physically allowed to go for. That should hold up a lot of the roof. Okay, it's floating. This doesn't have any brick too. I don't know if that's quicker or less quick. Either way, those walls will go down and everything will collapse in on itself. There's also not that weird little paneling along the lower side too, so I don't have to individually break a bunch of that. Oh, here's some of the other items I missed earlier because they're literally outside. Not sure what they're doing back here, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to destroy those. These walls break much easier. I don't know if the physics is actually coming into play, but I don't need to smack these many times before the whole thing collapses. And that's much better than the bricks. I need to just smack them a whole bunch. Like these ones basically just like made out of paper mache. Everything is just super ready to fall right apart. Pretty sure this was a weird like double wall or something. Not sure what happened there. Hey, what's this thing? We didn't break that before. Now we can. Wait, was there like a secret room here? What was this? A little more of the house going down. We're 91% done from stuff inside the house and 71% the whole house. This is my favorite part. Once you get a section of wall though, and it all starts to collapse in on itself. Not sure what's holding that part up. This one will go there. The studs are way far apart, so this should take no time at all to bust down. And then it all comes tumbling down. Except for that, I'm not sure what's going on here. There it is. We're 98% done the entire house after I just destroyed their electrical, whatever it's called. I feel sorry for whoever's got to clean this up. They were dealing with mold in there too, so no wonder the house was condemned. And we're back to the porch where we started. This one sort of breaks, like, board by board if you do it that way, so we're just going to destroy underneath, and I'm pretty sure that turns it all into garbage. We just passed the 4-star mark. Apparently this is a 4-star house demolition. We've also buried their van in rubble. The house is officially down, so that's actually it. It's done. Cleanup would be $400. How far is the van? How far do we gotta walk for that? I mean, I don't know. It probably cleans up fairly quickly. Yeah, it'll go pretty quick considering we can take giant bites out. That's pretty satisfying in itself. We should be able to fit all that in. We're gonna fit an entire house in our van somehow. The bags fill up real fast when we take bites out of the center. We maybe can't fit this all in one load, so I think we're gonna make a few trips back and forth. We're gonna burn some gas money doing it, but it's gonna be better than breaking this all down with the hammer. $400 is a lot of money in this game right now, so we're absolutely gonna clean this up. Plus, there should be a lot of recycling. They paid quite a bit for the last bunch, and I don't think it was this much. Bit by bit, we're getting there. The van is also full, so we're making a trip back to the warehouse. These apparently don't close. That's not a great sign. We got to figure out which one of those is in the way. Probably that one. Can we just do a little bit of that? Will you close?
Nope.
Oh, they're not even close to closing. Still not. All right. This is becoming way more work than it was supposed to be. Got it. Now back to base. We should definitely make some money on recycling tonight. I don't know if there we actually have to be in the cleanup. There are the timbers too, the lumber. We might have to make another trip with those because those are going to be long. But we're getting most of the debris at this point. Our job simply became 5 stars a second ago. Not entirely sure why. There's also a clock that we can't pick up. Apparently it's not garbage. With this, I think that's almost the last of the garbage and debris around. I just probably got to clean up the boards, which is pretty annoying in itself. They do tend to go pretty quick though. My boards are falling over inside. They're actually getting kind of stupidly hard to place. I might have to go back to base and unload again. They kind of go in sometimes and they kind of don't. I had to take this one out because it wasn't fitting, but now it fits again. I'm really annoyed that I'm actually going to have to unload all of this too. Especially because, oh, we did get the doors closed. Just barely. We got to see what else is left to clean up. There's a few more boards and stuff. We got to be so close though. There's like nothing left. Oh, the cleanup is apparently done. It says 101. Wonder if that was done a while ago. That's fine. Before unloading all the boards, I want to see if recycling will take away the boards or not, because I would love to just sell them that way, but I don't want to move them all there to have to move them again later. Apparently it's getting late in the day. He's motioning his watch. Okay, apparently that's it. Like we just yeah, that game over. We're not allowed to do anything. We made 281 there and 501 there, but I don't think we didn't obviously close the next contract, which I'll do right now. Complete the contract, send invoice. We should make lots of money on that. So we should be pretty good money-wise now. We have almost 2 grand. And oh, they do take the boards. Okay, good. We could just dump everything here. I didn't pay attention to how much money we got for recycling. Unloading these really makes me appreciate how many there were. And I might not have actually had to clean these up. We will get some money for them though, so whatever. This house will give $714. We need to retrieve a bed and a display cabinet, then demolish everything. 4-star reputation. Yeah, we're gonna take that. $714. We got 2 days to do it. It looks like it's nice and condemned. So we need a bed and a display cabinet. But what do we say rule number 1 was? We gotta open their vehicle first. They really want to keep the bed out of this rather moldy place. Alright, well, let the dismantling begin. How do we take it all apart? There's screws and then I think wedges behind them. The beds have these tricky little screws underneath and it's actually hard to get an angle on them. It's 1 bed in a box. They also wanted this thing. These are also pretty annoying to demolish, but whatever, we'll make it work. And this one's got a fun assortment of wedges on the inside and screws on the outside sometimes, so it's sort of a guessing game of which one you need. So anyways, that's all done now. So all that's left to do is demolish and take or destroy, plus the cleanup, which apparently is already done. So I guess the cleanup is just taking the stuff away. But here's what I'm thinking. Since it seems like a pretty profitable job anyway, we're gonna rent one of these for $600. How do I drive it? Am I not allowed to drive it yet? Oh, maybe I'm not allowed to drive it yet. It shouldn't let me rent it if I'm not allowed to drive it. How does it? Oh, wait. Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah, there we go. So we can aim forward, aim backwards, aim up, aim down, forward. Do we just plow it straight through? How does this work? Okay, move left, move right, use. What do you mean to use? Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, okay. That's going to make destroying the house a little easier. So we'll do another strip. I don't know, say right there. Can we just let it go? Yep, it's going to let it swing right through. Kablamo! Much easier. Now I just feel like I need bigger houses. This is a million times quicker. We're going to do one there. I like stripping it nice and low because it really tears apart every last bit of that and swings backwards too. We'll do a strip right there. We'll just make sure that debris is really getting mulched up. Down we go. Perfect. It doesn't seem to be as destructive on the backswing, but that doesn't really matter. The front swing is what we're here for. One last wall over there. The house is officially 92% destroyed. I'm not sure what's left out there. I'm going to try another swing right through there. Like there's some bigger debris here. Well, we got some of it. I think I need to put the ball more into the house. Like if it's right, say here, it's going to have a much different trajectory when it passes through the house and hopefully hitting a little bit of what's left. It's 96% destroyed now. We'll try a pass here. It's anyone's guess as to what's surviving in there. We're 99 and 97%. There's something about the bedroom 0 of 2. I'm not sure the house is officially destroyed. Take your destroying all items from the house. Well, we paid $600 for this. We're going to enjoy this for $600. We're only at 1% so far. Or 1 star rather. What were the details on this one? Can't see it when I'm inside the Destructo machine. I'm also knocking all the debris to the back of the property. But there we go, 100%, 100%, 2.5 stars. We're going to take a break from this and see what's left to even do. Oh, we suddenly jumped up to 5 stars. Because suddenly, yeah, everything's destroyed. Is cleanup considered done then? Nope, cleanup is not considered done. I mean, cleaning this up would pay for half of the cost of that. Nah, job well done. The important thing is I got 5 stars. Complete the contract, send invoice. Done. For $1,000 I can upgrade my permit, so we're gonna do that. Then I'm gonna sleep for the day to hopefully get some new jobs to spawn. We got negative $77 there because we didn't recycle much. We did make $889 there though. So we got $1,300 and our new level of contract. Ooh, $2,000 contract. Retrieve wardrobe, TV, washing machine. Those are easy, and then destroy the house. Yeah, this is actually super easy because those two are going to be insta carry. That's the only one we got to dismantle. Yes, I accept your contract. And yes, I'm going to rent my big machine again. It makes it easier. Retrieve the TV, which I think is this. His van is parked very close to where we need to demolish. But that's a lack of planning on his part. Where is the washing machine hiding? Now, what was the last thing we needed? Wardrobe, premium, $73. Are you the wardrobe? Yep, that's premium, all right. Yep, hat go there. This is probably going to be pretty annoying to dismantle. There's also clothes in there. The clothes will also get destroyed anyway. This whole place is being destroyed, so it's not going to matter. It should in total actually come out pretty quickly. These are going to actually be annoying though. If we take that way, yeah, okay, everything just falls down. We gotta do, yep, these ones. This one's like a multi-part because it's got screws that are a little bit further in there. I didn't see those before. Those are really annoying to get to. Luckily, these shelves have just one wedge holding them in, so we can jiggle that out extra quick. And I think that's it. The shelf can be... Do we need those? Those two, so they'll be boxed up. Out we go. Once we place that safely into his van, close it up for safekeeping. 3 stars already. We get $1,000 for cleanup. We really should just walk away. We'd actually make a lot of money. But where's the fun in that? This time I'm going to aim a little more what I think is center of the house to begin. There we go. We're going to let it go right there. It should smash through all of that. Oh, it didn't actually take out the porch that much. Did leg the game pretty hard though. So we'll work our way through the center of the house like this. We'll do a big swing here, and then we'll work our way left and right. That should take out most of the house. Whatever's left after that, we'll just make some minor adjustments for. I wish this was upgradable too. For a bigger ball, that is super fun. There's probably a pretty efficient way to do this too, but I'm just enjoying smashing. This is an easy $600. Because we're already 71 and 78% of the way through the house, 96 and 87 now. I wish I could hire someone to clean up for me. Well, there's 100%. The job is actually done. I did lose my cleanup bonus though. I don't know how much it would be to clean this up. If I was smart, I'd probably just smash it a few more times to try and break it down more. I don't know if the wrecking ball is going to reach much further in though at the same time. That's the other guy's van. I mean, $1,000 is pretty hard to make. The wrecking ball throws debris everywhere though. It's actually going to be pretty hard to clean all this up. I am actually going to try. I'm going to do a low swing right here to see if I can break more of the debris up. Like, does it keep breaking down to the point where it disappears? I could be doing cleanup with this. It'd probably be a lot quicker. Like, let's send it way to the back where there's going to be more of a pile, I think. Because the debris tends to all get flung to the back anyway, so if we can just mulch it up back there, might be easier. It is carrying it backwards though too. We'll try one here to see if it mulches it up. I don't know if that's faster or not. We're sort of just flinging debris all over the yard again. We just cleaned up over here and we're redistributing it all. The fun part is I'm actually making a lot of money. I have a very successful deconstruction business, even though I'm doing this horribly. Stupid money being so tempting for me to earn a bunch of. We even knocked the stuff like outside of the area, so hopefully we're actually able to clean this all up. The pile of debris at the back is so big, and my van is officially full. We almost got the whole house into it though. Shouldn't be long now to finish off the mess. Not long at all. Cleanup is officially considered done, even though there's that pile at the corner. But that's like a tip for them, to tell them I really appreciated the job I'm out of here. Contract complete. So at the end of the day, we made $202 there, $2,200 there. We are making so much money. We now got $3 grand to spend. So next time we can take on another big money client.